This is Goku-san, DBZ, and welcome back to Comic Book Pickups. And this is, of course, the first pickup of 3 I picked up from my friend, which is Flash Rebirth, issue number 5. And we see, looks like a conversation going on, and a classic small diner. And that is Flash Rebirth number 5. Next is Action Comics issue 962. And we, of course, see Doomsday in there, Wonder Woman. And, of course, as I say, these Rebirth comics have very well done, very nice artwork, and also very good when it comes to the overall detail of things. Next, we have Titans Rebirth. Interesting, a bit creepy. I don't like puppets of any kind. There we see Reverse Flash. And here is a sweet picture. Titans Rebirth number 2. Next is the start of the ones I picked up for me this week. We have issue number 11 of Venom Space Knight. Which I'm liking that Venom is starting to go back to more his old look. With the teeth and everything. And here we see a little bit with Spider-Man. Looking like a classic battle here. Next is issue number 10 for Drex, which of course co-writer CM Punk. Best in the world. Now there's a sweet picture with we see Drex kicking ass as always. Looks like we have sort of a space dinosaur. T-Rex trying to go at it. Well, you better get ready for a tough time. And next is issue 22 of the main Star Wars line. Love that cover. With the X-Wings and the Imperial Star Destroyer. And we see, of course, officers of the Empire. Probably going to say something like, you rebel scum. Something like that. Love all the classic look of the characters. And they do a good job trying to make it look like, obviously, the actors and actresses which played the parts, like Carrie Fisher, Mark Hamill, and Harrison Ford. Next, issue number 3 of Star Wars The Force Awakens. Love that cover. That's just awesome. And so far, I'm really enjoying the Force Awakens comic series. There we see an Han ship, and of course, getting ready to go at light speed. And of course, they're getting ready to go to that Force planet. Beautiful. Love the artwork. And I've really enjoyed all these new reboot Star Wars comics, which of course all canon, not part of the former Expand universe. Next we have issue from Vertigo Comics, issue number 9 of Lucifer. which of course is an interesting series. And this is a newer, of course, comic series of Lucifer. And the art style's a little different, but given it's done by Vertigo Comics rather than DC, you expect the art style to be a little different. This is more their experimental logo, I guess you could say, route they can go. Next are a couple of back issues I got. Issues 2 and 3 of this mini-series of Samurai, which is great and awesome. I love the artwork and the attention, the detail from this time period in Japan. Because this takes place since about samurai and stuff in time period. Obviously, this takes place in the feudal era of Japan during, well, actually a little past the feudal era, because this is during the days of probably more towards the Tokugawa shogunate. Which, of course, the Tokugawa shogunate ruled Japan for around 300 years. Until around like the mid 1800s, when you had a revolution called the Meiji Revolution. But I love the attention to detail with these comics. And if you enjoy history of any kind, you would definitely appreciate this series. And the storytelling is quite good. And I have one game pickup this week. I've been needing to get this back in my collection. Tekken 3. Which is, by the way, my favorite of the Tekken franchise. I might add. Well, between that and the first Tekken Tag Tournament. Both amazing games. But yeah, my pickup this week. Please give me a thumbs up this video, like, subscribe, follow me at twitter.com/GoFu7DBZ, as well as at Google+, and now on Tumblr, and also, stay tuned for my next comic book review, which I know it's been a little bit since I've done it. I apologize, I've worked, of course, on a video game review of Soul Calibur for the Sega Dreamcast, and I'm working on another video game review, actually, right now. And it's actually another Sega Dreamcast title. So stay tuned for that, and it's also a fine game, I might add. So I hope you enjoy when that gets uploaded. And I'm uploading over the next few days 2 more video game openings. And of course, they'll be strictly for video games that have just instrumental music in it. No lyrics, because that's where they get you on the third-party matches and copyrights, is when there's lyrics. Or unless it's copyright free, but whatever. But I'll see you next time, here again in YouTube land soon enough. And oh yeah, this is an awesome shirt I picked up the other day. It's a classic Capcom, a bunch of bosses and stuff of the original Mega Man series with, of course, a bunch of awesome characters from Street Fighter 2. This is for any old school Capcom fan. You can't be old school Capcom no matter what. You can't. Anyways, I'll see you next time here. Same YouTube time, same YouTube channel.